I have a question about the Venezuelan president. So I understand that he was kidnapped by the United States and that he is in custody here in our country. But then, I was watching the news, and at the end of the news, it says a $50 million reward for his capture. Who's got that kind of money? I didn't know the United States had $50 million just to give away for a reward.
That's daycare money.
It's daycare money. It's crazy. So, who has that reward now? Or is it just a play of words? You know what I'm saying? And where is he? Is he like in a house in the suburbs? Is he in jail? Is he... I don't know. Where is he? Where did they put these criminals?
Presidential suite.
The presidential suite. There you go. Probably. At the Watergate Motel. That would be funny. But, it just makes me wonder where... Like, I have questions, y'all. The reward money. That's I want to know who's got that.
Are they paying themselves?
Yeah, is the government paying themselves? Isn't that what the great shutdown was all
what
about?
What a gig.
Yeah, I want to be a politician.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You don't want to... if I was a politician, I could flip-flop. Like a pancake. Be a politician.
That's called tick-tocking, like a pendulum on a clock.
I suppose it is. But, I was sitting here talking to Tim, and it was like, Tim, I have questions. Like, where is the reward money? Who gets it now that he's been kidnapped? And why do they say kidnapped instead of arrested?
He is in jail, ain't he?
I don't know. Is he in jail, y'all?
Yeah, they arrested him.
Yeah, they arrested him, or did they kidnap him?
What?
That's wordplay. You know what I'm saying? So is he kidnapped or arrested? So if he was arrested, then he would be in jail. But if he was
kidnapped, is the FBI looking for him?
Yeah, y'all, is that bad looking for him? That's true.
Well, we got to ask AI about this one.
Yeah, we'll have to go into ChatGPT, ChatQT or that AI group thingy, and ask them. He'll know. Yeah, it's because it's like if he was arrested, that would mean he's in jail. If he's kidnapped, maybe he's in a garage of a high-rise building, on the very, very bottom of the garage.
Yeah.
Tied up in a chair,
Yeah, I mean. You got the FBI looking for him?
Yeah, the FBI's looking for him. When then FBI finds him, they get the reward.
Okay.
Where does the money for the reward come from, y'all? Does it come from, like, where? Yeah. Where's it come from? Does it come from us as, like, the taxpayers? Well, of course it does.
Or does it come from money that the FBI gets when they bust somebody?
Yeah. Let's talk about that. What happens to that money that the FBI people bust people for?
Well, I don't know.
Where does that money go? Does it go into a reserve?
Well, I used to know that stuff, but, I got over
I just find that I had questions. I did. I have questions, and I want to know who's got the money, where's the money, and where's the president and his wife? You know what I'm saying?
To pay him in pennies. That $50 million comes worth $150 million because 3 cents a penny costs 3 cents to make.
They say a penny costs 3 cents to make, yes.
Well, they quit making them because it cost 3 cents to make.
It did. Yes, it did.
Mm-hmm.
So, if they pay him in pennies, that's kind of far-fetched out there, y'all, really.
Just a deep thought.
Yeah. And so, say you did collect on the reward. So, do they give it to you in cash? Do they put it into your bank? Is it automatic deposit? Is it... I don't even know if that reward amount is correct. I just saw it on the news this morning that he had been kidnapped, him and his wife, and there was a reward, but the U.S. went in and took him. I got questions. Because if we as citizens went in and kidnapped somebody...
We'd be guilty of kidnapping.
Yeah, we'd be guilty of kidnapping. That would be...
a felony.
It would be a felony. We could go to prison. We could. But I just don't understand the wordplay. Kidnapped or arrested. If he's kidnapped, the United States went in and kidnapped. Who is the United States? Is it the FBI? No, because the FBI should be looking for the gentleman that was kidnapped.
Well,
Does our FBI look for narco-terrorist?
they should be.
If he was... Do you give up your rights if you're like that type of a criminal? I don't know. Does the FBI actually go looking for you? I think that's a valid question.
Well, they ought to be.
I think that's a valid question, right?
Well, I would think they should be looking for you.
I just want to know where he's at.
Narco-terrorist making billions of dollars, killing people with narco-terrorism.
He is a narco-terrorist. I just wanted to know where he went. Where is he? Is he in jail or is he in a suburban kitchen having coffee right now? Is he...
Oh, I'm sure they got him in a comfy federal jail someplace.
Comfy federal jail? They didn't say he was arrested. They said he was kidnapped. Yeah. See why this is confusing?
I get you.
Yeah.
Maybe they took him to one of them other countries. Maybe aliens got him.
Maybe they took him into Cambodia.
Flying saucers, aliens, little gray guys, big beady eyes. Yeah.
No, that's a conspiracy theorist.
Uh-huh.
He could become part of the missing 411.
Excellent.
Have any of you ever heard those podcasts, the missing 411, where people become, they go missing? You don't become missing, you go missing.
I went missing one time. That was my own fault.
Tim went missing back in the 60s, y'all.
Oh, 70s.
It was, the early 70s, probably.
No, mid-70s. But that was my own fault.
Yeah, Tim went missing. Did you find yourself?
More than once.
He did, more than once. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
At least you found yourself.
Yeah. Well, I understand.
Well, I don't know. I just wanting to know. I was just curious. Who pays the reward? Where is he? Is he in a high-rise garage on the basement, tied in a chair, with all these men dressed in black around him, with all of these guns pointed at him and his wife? I don't know. What's the difference between kidnapping and arrested and $50 million?
Well, I think when they arrest you, they walk in and say, see this piece of paper, we're arresting you. When they kidnap you, they kick your door in, they're holding automatic weapons on you, and I'm not in this picture.
Oh, see, he's going away from the camera. He just wants to share in the conversation.
When they kidnap you, they kick your door in, and they hold you on the ground, point automatic weapons at your head, and pull bags over your head, and they bind you in uncomfortable positions and slam you around and treat you real good. Not like the police do. So I don't know. I've never had that.
Everyone, thank you for joining me on this one. I just wanted to know. I just had some questions. I know it was just kind of a silly video, but
there is no answer.
There is no answer. You're all right. Hope to see you on the next one. Yeah. Do you have an answer? Or an answer? Do you have an answer? If y'all have an answer, yeah, holler at us. Give us a holler in the bottom of the comments. Let us know what you think. What's the difference between kidnapping and arresting? And
who's your favorite aliens?
Who's your favorite alien?
The lizard guys, the beady-eyed eyes,
Everyone, thank you for joining us on this one. See you on the next one. Goofball.